for the first time I will record this, not for my first channel, but also the second channel about the topic you who must know around the world today. I record videos at least once a week, and I will put the link of the second channel in the description below. Hope if you want to check it out. And today we are talking about technology. Of course, I focus this in both my channels. For over 2 centuries, technology in the world increased and changed the world and the way we see the world. This is the time we look back what we have done and look for the future. First, the World War II. Technology had been started like 3 or 4 centuries before, but it actually began when the ENIAC, the nuclear weapon, the jet and the radar released in 1943 to 1945. First, ENIAC, the first digital computer. It stands for electronic international and computer. It's the biggest, strongest and most famous computer of that time. It has 160 kilograms of electricity. The electricity is spread like a bad bit Libya. If you don't know, it's one of the biggest cities here of the USA. It calculates and has the Apollo program and trip to the moon in 1969 at NASA. The second, you already scared of this. It is the nuclear weapon, the danger of the world. It is the weapon of mass destruction. That is destruction equal to 10 million tons of TNT. In World War II, there are 2 nuclear bombs that thrown to Japan. The little boy made from uranium, and the fat man made from plutonium. I don't stand there, right? How today that the USA, England, France, Russia, China, and India are allowed to use nuclear weapons. However, as you already know, North Korea still uses uranium and make nuclear weapons. And now, they have banned and punished. The third is the radar, the father of the GPS today. Radar stands for radio angle detection and ranking. And you were searching, finding, and tracking boats and planes. It can share underwater or to track submarines, so your sonar instead with the same use. And the second time, in 1943, and you know ENIAC had released to 2000 when the computer rising. This the computer science continued as a 4th generation from 1943 until now. The first generation is from 1943 to 1956. It made computers not just for calculating those old calculators before. Forget it. And made calculating faster and easier than before. But the con is really big and complicated. That is not the best choice of all. The British product at this generation are ENIAC and NICE having released in 1943, UNIVAC 1 in 1951, and a year later IBM 701, and you already know 1952. The second generation started from 1956 to 1971. The new thing that is different from this generation to the last generation is that they are computers more common, and rather than just the government use them, because now it's smaller, more compact, they're cheaper and has been less electricity. The biggest product in this generation is MIT TSO in 1956, the start of the generation, and DEC PDM-1 in the 1960. The third generation. This generation starts a new time that the computer is separated into two different places. That is the desktop, that is the big, the big computer that is holding back the computer down, and the monitor there, and smaller and more compact version in the laptop today. And it has a start of the OS or operating system. Like in the 1980s, we had the MS-DOS, MS-DOS, Windows. This generation called Windows MS-DOS Interface Manager or something like that. I don't know, until 1992 with Windows 3.1 from Microsoft. System now it's called Mac OS, and later on is Mac OS X from Apple. And so many operating systems. The biggest operating systems in this generation are MS-DOS 5.0 in 1999, right? Windows 3.1 in 1992, Windows 95, and of course, as the name that I already say, in 1995, System 701, 0.1 in 1991, Mac OS 8.0 in 1997, and Apple DOS 3.1 in 1978. From 2000 to now, the time of smartphones. It is also called as the fourth generation. In 2000, as you know, how Microsoft released Windows ME or Millennium Edition, because the last year of the millennium, and start the next millennium in a year later in 2001. But it's quite all time, so Microsoft fan base going is stupid edition. The edition you already know. And a year later, Microsoft released Windows XP to say to Microsoft fans, it's just a mistake. Windows XP is a stupid mistake, and we now fix it. Windows XP tablet PC, the edition, has been released a year ago. A year later, it started a new evolution. The small touchscreen PCs, online called tablets and smartphones. But the fact, there is the mobile OS before Windows XP tablet PC edition. That is Microsoft Pocket PC 2000. But it isn't that popular because it had a time with the stupid Windows ME, and no one used that. Just keep that away. So tablet PC, the first actual mobile OS. In 2005, Pocket PC, after some changes, it had been changed in the name to Windows Mobile OS. It's better. It had the new design who had come back with the phones. And in 2011, it changed again to the name of Windows Phone, with the new Metro design, as you will see in Windows 8. Well, it's good for my personal rating. It's good for the mobile, but it's not good for the PC. It sucks on PC. In 2003, Nokia joined the game, came with Symbian OS and the lead of Symbian, and with Nokia, Sony Ericsson, Motorola, Samsung, and so many computer companies in 2007. Finally, Apple joined the smartphone battle with a famous iPhone, and almost everyone had in the in the USA have it. Almost everyone. And in the iPhone OS 1.0 today, after the fourth generation is released with iPhone 4, is changed the name to iOS. Google joined the game a year later with Android. Of course, it's the most common mobile OS today. The biggest OS in this generation are Android KitKat, and all is code is 4.4.8. In 2013, a year later, Android Lollipop 5.8. In 2014, iOS 9, and 2015, Windows OS 3 hidden OSs in this is Windows Phone 8.1 in 2014, Windows 7 in 2009, and Windows XP in 2001. Apple had another OS in this is the latest Mac OS is 10.11 allocated in 2016. And the time we look for the future has come. What is next? What is the future of the technology? Today, smartphone and PC dominate the market. Almost everyone has one of them, but in the future, both these will be behind the smartwatch, the wearable device, RV, AV, cloud system, and IoT. All this is called the fifth generation. However, that don't mean there won't be any new thing to the smartphones. PC have been reached the height and can't be bad anymore. The touchscreen, the programming, every hardware, software is perfect. It can't be better now. It can't be more perfect. If you talk about that, it makes no sense. The idea that maybe change smartphone are the post-set error from Google in 2014 and it will release to the public it will be so in the fall of 2016. Galaxy S from Samsung. Their news in 2016. The projector phones. This was my idea, but I know this is the Samsung deleted project because they have released one phone with this, but it failed. It's totally failed. The dual screen phone. It had the NEC, LG, and Samsung. That three companies with this. Also, there is a phone from Russia called Yote phone with dual screen and these things are popular from 2013 to 2015. And the dual OS phone had been the first time at news in 2014, but it's never ever complete until now. First, and now we will talk about the idea for the fifth generation of technology. First, the smart glass. As on Google say it's the Google Glass. The code system of Google say, hey, if you search it carefully, it says Project Glass. In 2013, it is in the wearable device and the EAV. He or RV, I don't know. The smart clothes in 2013 is the time with the smart glass at Project Glass of Google. Smartwatch don't need to connect to smartphones. Oh, this time I don't know what a smartwatch had that before. Smart band and smartwatch can display a smartphone hold in your arm. This idea was new by Samsung and Apple in this year 2016. In the most recent an idea for the fifth generation. Now, in conclusion, technology has changed the world for the last 80 years. I say 80 years. The first I say this 270. Sorry about that if you think that's annoying. And go know what help us see the world better if technology isn't the thing today. Thanks for watching. Remember, if you like it, please hit comment, share, like, and subscribe for the newest hidden topic and technology tips. I see you all next time. Goodbye.